Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they chase the wrong business. They chase exciting. They chase viral. They chase the next big thing. Meanwhile, somewhere in your city, someone is quietly making $20,000 a month from a business you drive past every single day and never even notice. No hype, no investors, no flashy marketing, just simple systems, steady contracts, and predictable monthly deposits. And in this video, I'm going to show you 6 silent cash machines hiding in plain sight and the 3 filters that separate real cash flow from fragile trends. Let's start. 1. Laundromats, the predictable machine. Nobody wakes up excited to do laundry, and that's exactly why this works. Clean clothes are not a luxury. They're not seasonal. They're not algorithm dependent. They're inevitable. Every week, every month, every year, a basic neighborhood laundromat runs on small transactions. High repetition, habit-driven demand. The machines spin. Cards swipe. Money stacks. But here's what most people miss, and this is important for what's coming later. A laundromat isn't powerful because it's glamorous. It's powerful because customers return without being chased, and that's filter number 1. We'll come back to that. Now let's move to something even quieter. 2. Vending routes, microtransactions, macro effect. Nobody brags about owning vending machines, but vending machines don't need attention. They need foot traffic. Offices, warehouses, gyms, schools. One machine might generate $400 per month in profit. But what happens when you have 10, 20, 50? Now you don't own a machine, you own a route. And routes compound. You move underperforming machines. You optimize inventory. You negotiate better locations. No branding drama. No content marketing. No influencer campaigns. Just refill, collect, improve, repeat. And here's the interesting part. Laundry and vending often feed each other. One creates waiting time, the other monetizes it. If you're starting to see a pattern forming, you're right. But the next machine takes that pattern to another level. 3. Self-storage, monetizing attachment. Storage works because of psychology. People don't like letting go of their stuff. Boxes go into a unit temporarily. Temporary becomes permanent. Self-storage runs on. Monthly billing. Behavioral inertia. Minimal emotional friction. Once someone moves in, they rarely leave quickly. And here's what makes it powerful. You're not just collecting rent. You often control the land underneath. Cash flow plus appreciating asset. That's a different level of leverage. But before we continue to the 4th machine, which monetizes urgency instead of habit, let me pause for 1 second. If you're enjoying this breakdown of real-world, no-hype wealth models, subscribe to the channel. Because we don't chase trends here. We break down systems that actually compound. Now let's talk about urgency. 4. Equipment rental, the urgency premium. When a contractor's machine breaks, when a factory can't operate, when downtime costs thousands per hour, they don't negotiate, they pay. Equipment rental works because it monetizes urgency. You own the machine. They rent the solution. Air compressors, generators, scissor lifts, specialty tools. The same piece of equipment can generate revenue dozens of times. One asset. Multiple income cycles. But this only works if operations are tight. Maintenance matters. Logistics matter. Timing matters. This isn't passive in the lazy sense. It's asset-based income. And what's fascinating is this. So far, every model we've covered either monetizes habit or urgency. The next one combines both. 5. Recurring service routes, predictable by design, pest control. Lawn care, pool cleaning, HVAC maintenance. Recurring services are subscription models in disguise. One technician, one truck, 80 homes, $60 per month per customer, $4,800 per route, 3 routes. Now you have a 6-figure operation. Customers sign up once. They stay. Because canceling creates inconvenience, and inconvenience keeps revenue stable. But here's where it gets even more interesting. You don't even have to own physical assets to build a silent cash machine. Let's talk about the 6th. 6. Property management, control without ownership. This one surprises people. You don't need to own real estate to profit from it. Property managers collect rent fees, coordination margins. Imagine managing 150 units at $100 per door, $15,000 per month in revenue. The asset isn't the building, it's the contract. Tenants pay monthly. Landlords want relief. You manage the friction. And once systems are in place, scaling becomes operational, not emotional. Now step back for a second. Look at all 6 together. Laundry, vending, storage, equipment rental, recurring services, property management. Different industries, same pattern. And here's the part most people ignore, the 3 filters that change. Every silent cash machine passes 3 filters. Filter 1, customers pay monthly without being chased. Habit greater than hype. Filter 2, the decision is low drama. No one debates a $12 car wash. No one holds a family meeting over pest control. Small payments reduce resistance. Filter 3, you control the asset under the cash flow. Machines, land, routes, contracts. That's the real leverage. And once you understand these 3 filters, you stop asking, what business could go viral? You start asking, what boring business in my city already passes these 3 filters? That question changes everything. The quiet turning point. There's always one month. Not explosive, not dramatic, just quiet. It's the month your boring cash flow exceeds your paycheck. Maybe it looks like this. Laundromat, $2,000. Vending, $1,500. Service route, $3,000. Suddenly, you're no longer dependent. And that shift isn't loud, it's stable. And stable wins. Why most people still won't do this? Because boring requires humility. It requires repetition. It requires choosing systems over spotlight. But here's the truth. The peacock chases attention. The silent owner stacks assets, and over time, assets compound. If this kind of thinking resonates with you, if you'd rather build durable wealth instead of chasing dopamine, subscribe to the channel, because we're just getting started breaking down real cash flow systems. Final thought. The world is loud. Trends change weekly. Platforms rise and fall. Attention shifts. But underneath all of that, people still need clean clothes, storage space, working equipment, bug-free homes, managed rentals, quick snacks. Needs don't trend. They persist. And the 6 silent cash machines hiding in plain sight don't look impressive. They look ordinary until you check the bank account. If you're willing to be underestimated, if you're willing to focus on systems, if you're willing to stack small, boring monthly cash flows, one day you might look up and realize something. You didn't build something viral. You built something durable. And durable wealth is the kind that lasts.